The home of the 2005 World Series champs is sacred ground for White Sox fans. There are places within U.S. Cellular Field that most fans will never get to see. Take, for example, Ozzie Guillen's office, the players' posh locker room, fully equipped with leather chairs and video games, and the batting cages the players use to warm up before the game. For the very few who score seats in the scouting area, there's the Hall of Fame, with treasures like Ozzie Guillen's spikes from a few years back, a silver bat presented to Charles A. Comiskey and the 1917 World Series champion White Sox on their 1918 World Tour, and a 1910 catcher's mask. We were given an all-access pass to the ballpark, and we wanted to know who's behind the Cell's famous exploding scoreboard. There has to be someone behind there pushing buttons and setting off the fireworks. Well, we quickly learned that the fireworks don't come out of the scoreboard. They shoot off of scaffolding outside the confines of the stadium. But they are set off by someone in the scoreboard control room that's actually across the field from the scoreboard, high above home plate.
Our team has to gel and be perfect, just like the team on the field does. And we have very talented technicians, men and women that work in the Chicago area that all have to do their role at the same time to make everything look and sound the way it does at the ballpark.
The White Sox scoreboard crew is comprised of more than 50 people who both create and display everything you see during a game on the giant center scoreboard, the matrix board, and the thin LED boards on the right and left sides of the field and under the scoreboard.
And it's time to play ball, Gene. Let them go.
Sox fans, on your feet for your 2008 Chicago White Sox.
The majority of crew members have other full-time jobs and work part-time at the Cell. But 4 core members of the scoreboard crew work full-time, year-round, to create the visual content you see in the state-of-the-art stadium, from players' graphics to inspiring videos.
People are just here to have a good time, and we're just adding to that. Say they hit a base hit or a home run, we just want to magnify that atmosphere.
Their work begins off-season in February, when they join the players in Tucson to start creating the graphics that you see when players are up to bat and their stats are displayed.
We bring in all the ball players into a little studio room and we pack in there all our equipment, our lights and our cameras and stuff, and we get all their headshots and we interview them. And that's just the first step. And then we come and we bring everything back here and we load it into our systems and we edit it. And then we add color and effects and we move it so many different ways, and it takes hours and hours of production.
Unlike other ballparks across the country, the Sox scoreboard crew creates 3 different looks for the players that they change up every 3 innings.
So say, the first inning you sit there and you see a stat, you get up, you go to the washroom. The next time you come around, it's a different stat, it's a different look. So even the people that have been sitting there, the people that are walking away, they're always seeing something new.
They're also busily working to create the famous music video that kickstarts every game.
Every year, we put a different look to it. We put new graphics to it. We put new highlights, like, Tommy hit his 500 last year. We made sure we got a couple of those shots. Burley had a no-hitter last year. Make sure we had a couple of those shots in there. The open is it's got Thunderstruck. And everybody's all pumped up and they're on their feet. And they're cheering and they're ready for the game. Yeah, every time I listen to it, I get like little goosebumps, because it gets me pumped up. It gets me ready for the game as well.
When the season arrives, the work is only beginning. Not only does the existing material need to be updated as players come and go, they create unique content for each game, like trivia questions and inspiring videos, like this video that was made for this year's Cubs-Sox series.
It was a particular look that we used just using stills, but we were able to animate it somehow. The team ended up sweeping the Cubs, in retaliation of them sweeping us the previous week.
What keeps them busiest, though, is designing special material for the Sox theme nights.
We have Elvis night, we have 80s night, we have mullet night, and we come up with all different crazy things that make people laugh and say, oh, look at that guy, or look how they looked with a mullet. We put mullets on people's heads. We do a lot of fun things and try and be creative when we can.
Scoreboard crew leader Jeff Chanel says what's played on the scoreboard gets fans pumped up and can actually influence the play of the game.
Back a couple years ago, we had a game, a turn-back-the-clock game. We were playing to the Los Angeles Dodgers. We played in the 1959 World Series. First time since then, and I went into my old record collection, 45 records, and I had this old record, Go Go White Sox. And I said, this would be a perfect song for this. Let's do a video. So I gave it to one of my guys, Justin, and he cut like a karaoke video of old highlights, black and white, with a ball with the words on the bottom. So we were losing, it was the bottom of the ninth, and we played it, and the place went crazy. The place went wild. And we came up to bat in the bottom of the ninth inning there, and we got a couple guys on, and we hit a home run and won the game. And it just became this, do you believe what just happened? And so we started to use that video since then, and it has a track record that's unbelievable, that when we play it, the team seems to win. So it was a phenomenon, and it still is. It's like our mantra song now. It's kind of cool.
The entire White Sox scoreboard crew has been recognized through the years as one of the best in the business. Out of the 30 Major League Baseball teams in North America, 29 have scoreboards. The Sox crew has been ranked in the top 5 of those 29 for the last 20 years.
We have more people from other teams come to watch our show than anywhere else, and I take a lot of pride in that. And it's very competitive because every team comes and watches what you do, and they want to be like you.
They say being great also comes with responsibility, both to the fans and the players.
The team is the star of the show, you know, Canerco and Tommy and, you know, all the players. But we really want them to look up and say, you know, wow, this is good entertainment. And really that's up to us, you know, because fans are watching, players are watching, owners are watching, workers are watching. There's a lot of eyes.
People are always seeing everything that's going on in the stadium. So we always have to be on top of our game just as much as the players are on the field.
We'll see what you think of the White Sox scoreboard team later in the show, when we spend a day at the Cell to see how they work behind the scenes to put together a ball game.